Hey spiritual gems, it's your girl Bree, your energy crystal healer, and today I'm going to talk about crystals for connecting with your ancestors, our crystals for healing your ancestral lineage, because it is Black History Month and it's a great time to talk about this. Ancestors are speaking. They like, girl, they don't want me to get this out, but I'm gonna get it out anyway. So the first crystal I'm going to talk about is Obsidian. If you don't know, I love Obsidian. I have a whole video on my page, scroll down. But anywho, so Obsidian is great for when you're working with your ancestor. It's great for grounding and protection. So, you would want to set your intention into it, cleanse it, all the things. And set your intention to help me connect with my divine ancestors, because you have a lot of different ancestors and we're just trying to connect with the divine ancestors. Okay. Also, if you're doing altar work, it's great for helping to have an altar that is sound, that is cleansed, that won't attract negative energy. So if negative energy does come, it gets absorbed into the obsidian. So it is great for altar work. One thing I really love about obsidian is it helps you to explore your dark energy. So the things that are taboo, the things you don't want to tap into, your past, the things that are uncomfortable. So it's a great crystal for healing your lineage. If there's things you don't want to address, this crystal will help you bring it up and give you a little hug while doing it. So I would advise you to use it before working with your ancestors, and also to have a journal so you can write down what you felt, etc., etc. The next one is one of my favorites, which is Prehnite. Prehnite is a great crystal for unconditional love and healing the healer, but it is actually an African shaman stone. I know it is found in West Africa and South Africa. So yeah, that's actually where I got this piece from. I got it from a man from West Africa, and this piece is so beautiful. It feels like an aura of angels are around you, and that is because it does help you connect with angels and extraterrestrials, because it is a high vibe crystal. If you're someone who wants to work with a crystal like a tektite, but you want something less scary, this is a good crystal for that. And also be careful, it does have epidote, and when crystals have epidote, it intensifies any emotion. So when you're working with it, you probably want to cleanse first, be in good intentions, because you don't want to magnify anxiety or anything like that. Great crystal for that. This is also one of my favorite crystals, of course. So this is Kambaba Jasper. Kambaba Jasper is a crystal for the root and the heart, and it is such a nurturing crystal. If you're feeling a lot of trauma, guilt, fear, you should work with this crystal. But pertaining to your ancestors, it helps you heal and basically tap into the things you don't want to talk about that are in your family that you need to address to move forward. So another fun fact, is made from cyanobacteria, which is actually one of the first oxygens on Earth. Well, some of the elements of the first oxygen on Earth. So this is an ancestral stone, an earth stone. It is great for connecting with your lineage, and I 100% think you should get some Kambaba Jasper. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm terrified to talk about this next crystal, because I tried to talk about it and the power went out. That hit the sand. One of the next crystals I'm going to talk about is Liberian desert glass. Liberian desert glass is a tektite, but it is found in Egypt. The Egyptians had necklaces and jewelry made out of this. It is a great crystal if you want to astro travel. That's why it's great if you want to use it to connect with your ancestors and communicate, because it is such an old ancient stone, and it can be used to, of course, connect with spirits, extraterrestrials, etc., etc. It is such a high vibe crystal. It is great for basically helping you to understand your past lives, but also go forward with like motivation towards your new life. Also a great crystal if you want to work with manifesting. But right now we're just focusing on ancestor work. The next one feels so good is Bloodstone, also known as Bloodstone. Jasper, a great crystal for connecting with your root. I feel like a lot of these crystals, which is so interesting, connect with your root. If you have any issues with your family, this is a great crystal to work through because it basically brings up the problem and helps you work through that. For example, if you have issues with your mother, this is a great crystal to work with. That's so interesting. I have issues with my mother and I burped when it was time for me to talk about that. So yeah, this is a great crystal to help you basically see your parent as you need to see them and move on from whatever situation y'all got going on. So Bloodstone is great to meditate with before bed, and honestly I would use it to envision like a better relationship. So maybe like for me and my mom, we're never going to be a fairy tale relationship, but us talking more often is something I can hope for. So that's something to work on. Or maybe like if you feel some type of way, you have some hesitation, to work on releasing that so you don't feel as tense when you think about that person. Yeah, so those have been my crystals to use with your ancestors, are healing your lineage. Please let me know if you have any of these, and if you like this video, please share it. Please follow me to see more crystal healing videos. Thank you so much for watching, Spiritual Gems.